Do you guys know what the problem with milestone is? A lot of people do these, but they don't do it correctly. A lot of people will be, I'll do like 25% there, and then I'll do like 25% again, and then I'll do like 30% for the fourth one, and then I'll do like 20% remaining at the end, right? The main problem with this is they specify the milestone, but they don't specify the criteria for acceptance. So there's no acceptance criteria there, no condition for acceptance. So everything is left to the assumption. And when it's left to the assumption, that's when the problem starts happening. Because the person A will be like, you know what, this is the thing that I want. And the person B would be like, you know what, this is the thing that I want. And then you are stuck in the middle as the service provider, and you'd be like, you know what, I thought we agreed on this. I thought you agreed on this. And then the two co founders start like arguing between each other. So you need to specify, like, cool, under what condition is my milestone? Are they being checked? Right? That's the main thing. Under what condition is that 25% is being checked? Under what condition is that 25% is being checked? And then, only then, move on to the next milestone. And when you are taking that 25% milestone, just specify one thing. If the milestone is being accepted, under what conditions do you go back to that specific phase of the project? And do you go get paid for it? You get paid extra for it because you already did it, and now you're being asked to work on it again. So what happens in these cases? You get paid or not? Well, you can't assume that you will get paid. You have to specify that. You have to specify that, cool, I will be getting paid. That's the main thing, right? So specify that, and you will be set. The last thing that I want you to do is, a lot of people, when they are reviewing the milestone, right? For example, you submit the project, and after that, the client is given that, cool, this is what I've done so far as a service provider, right? So when they're reviewing your project, they will ask you to do certain changes, right? Changes are not bad, changes are good, because then you can be like, you know what, cool, I'll fix XYZ, whatever it was there, right? But the problem with changes is they can sometimes be out of scope. So if they are out of scope, that's when issues start happening. So you need to be paid for this. You need to be paid for out of scope work, right? So you have to specify what is a change, first of all, and what is considered out of scope work. And you have to specify that in the contract. So whenever you're making the contract, whenever you're getting one drafted, you have to specify that, and that contract again should be signed. And if you do all this, then you have a good milestone. Then you have, cool, I'll get paid at 25%. I know under what circumstances it will get accepted. I know if it not gets accepted, I move on to like the second phase. Then if I have to go back to the first phase, first milestone, will I get paid for it or not? Right? And the last thing is, if the milestone is not accepted and there are changes to it, what is considered a change, like a small change, and what is considered a completely new thing, right? So all those four points have to be clear in the end, okay? And that's how, like, you start protecting yourself from assumptions.